LVMH fashion division struggles, Japan's sales drop, and global challenges. A luxury giant faces a storm it can't control, and its latest results prove it. LVMH, the world's top luxury conglomerate, just revealed a 22% plunge in first-half net profit, with its iconic fashion and leather goods division falling short of forecasts. This isn't just bad news, it's a red flag for the entire industry. But here's where it gets controversial. While some blame external forces like a strengthening euro and looming US tariffs, others argue LVMH's own strategies, like aggressive price hikes, might be to blame. Let's break it down. The fashion and leather goods arm, home to powerhouses like Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Celine, saw organic sales drop 9% in Q2, worse than the 7% decline analysts predicted. Japan, once a cash cow for LVMH, tanked by 28% year-on-year. Why? Last year's weak yen had fueled a tourism boom, but this year the yen's rebound hurt. Think of it like this. When the yen was weak, foreign tourists flocked to Japan to spend freely. Now, with the yen stronger, those same tourists are saving money instead of splurging. Louis Vuitton, the division's star performer, continues to shine, while Dior lags behind. CFO Cécile Cabanis hinted at cautious optimism in China, where she expects easier comparisons next quarter. But she's not celebrating yet. China's economic slowdown is still a wild card. Meanwhile, LVMH is tightening its belt. The group is closing underperforming stores, renegotiating marketing contracts, and investing smartly. Case in point, the Louis Vuitton flagship in Shanghai, designed as a giant cruise ship, and new Dior boutiques in New York and Beverly Hills. Operating margins, though, remain robust at 34.7%, thanks to cost discipline. But here's the rub. LVMH is balancing cost cuts with big bets on growth. It's launching Pat McGrath's cosmetics line for Louis Vuitton this fall, targeting aspirational buyers. Yet, as Cabanis said, we're not Coca-Cola. Their strategy isn't about price tiers. It's about delivering unmatched value. Now let's talk controversy. Analyst Luca Solca from Bernstein argues LVMH's recent price hikes post-pandemic had alienated customers. Dior's off-kilter pricing is under scrutiny, and some wonder if luxury brands can keep raising prices without losing their appeal. Are these price increases sustainable, or are they a ticking time bomb? Share your thoughts below. Internally, LVMH is dealing with its own mess. Data breaches at Vuitton and Dior, plus legal battles over alleged worker exploitation at Loro Piana, have tarnished its reputation. Cabanis insists Loro Piana is unaware of supply chain issues, but she admits the problem is systemic across Italy's luxury sector. Can the industry clean up its act without hurting brands? Looking ahead, LVMH is counting on new creative blood. Jonathan Anderson's Dior menswear debut in June was a social media hit with 1.1 billion views. Sarah Burton's Givenchy and Michael Ryder's Celine collections also drew praise. But will these fresh faces translate into sales? Anderson's first women's collection for Dior is set for October, and Loewe's new duo is debuting just days later. Will these launches be the savior LVMH needs? The clock is ticking. US tariffs loom, and Moët Hennessy's restructuring won't pay off until 2026. For now, LVMH's CEO, Bernard Arnault, is betting on long-term vision. We remain focused on our leadership position, he said. But in a world where consumer tastes shift faster than ever, is patience enough? Oh, is LVMH in danger of falling behind its rivals? Let us know your take in the comments. Time will tell if this luxury titan can weather the storm, or if it's time for a new chapter in the story of high fashion. LVMH's Q2 fashion sales drop. What it means for luxury market. Expert analysis. Luxury giant LVMH faces a perfect storm. Can its iconic brands weather the slump? LVMH, the world's largest luxury conglomerate, just revealed a stark reality. Its fashion and leather goods division plunged 9% in Q2 to 9 billion euros, outpacing analysts' gloomy -7% forecast. This deepens a worrying trend after a 5% Q1 drop. But here's the kicker. The decline isn't just about numbers. It's a symptom of luxury's broader identity crisis. So what's driving this downturn? Blame Asia, says CFO Cécile Cabanis. The bulk of the drop comes from Asia, particularly Japan's tourism reversal, she explained. Last year, Japan's reopening supercharged LVMH's sales. Now its collapse, down 28% in Q2 versus Q1's 1% dip, outweighs China's modest local demand recovery. The division's operating profit tanked 18% in the first half, a stark contrast to its usual profitability. But wait, LVMH isn't sinking without a fight. Its overall Q2 organic revenue fell only 4% to 19.5 billion euros, with perfumes +1, selective retailing, Sephora +4, and jewelry flat, softening the blow. CDO Bernard Arnault remained defiant. Our iconic brand's innovation and craftsmanship are our shield against uncertainty. Yet the luxury landscape is fractured. While Brunello Cucinelli soared +10.7% H1 and Richemont's jewelry bleeded 6% Q2 gain, peers like Burberry, making a slight percent Q2, and Moncler -1% struggled. The big question, why are some brands thriving while others falter? LVMH's own portfolio raises eyebrows. HSBC labeled Louis Vuitton its big issue, citing the schizophrenic strategy torn between mass appeal products, but like perfumes, and high-end exclusivity. Cavendish pushed back. 60% of LV's portfolio is leather goods. We connect with youth via accessible categories, never cheap bags. New LV stores in NYC, Dubai, and Macau are booming, but can the brand reconcile its dual identity? Controversy brewed over Loro Piana, LVMH's cashmere label, placed under judicial administration for labor exploitation in outsourced Italian workshops. Cavendish admitted, a hidden subcontractor violated standards despite 5,000 audits last year. This isn't just Loro Piana's problem, it's Italy's luxury industry's dirty secret. Will transparency save its reputation? As Q3 looms, LVMH faces a geopolitical tightrope. China's July comparisons may ease, but the US Q4 outlook is ominous, due to last year's post-election luxury surge. Arnault vowed, we're laser-focused on exceptional products, our North Star in turbulent times. The million-dollar question, can LVMH's quality over quantity mantra revive its fashion arm? Or is the luxury model itself broken? Share your take. Is quiet luxury the only safe bet? Or can powerhouses like LV reinvent themselves? This article expands on LVMH's Q2 report, adding context on luxury trends, brand strategies, and the labor controversy. Numbers and quotes are preserved. Explanations clarify jargon for newcomers.